From Wits and Weights, I'm Philip Pape, and this is Nutrition Science Daily, bringing you the latest in nutrition, fat loss, and health science, all in under 5 minutes. Today, we're looking at a fascinating development in the world of health and wellness, the rise of artificial intelligence, or AI, in personalized nutrition. AI is already making waves in fitness, medicine, even meal planning. In fact, I recommend it all the time for those trying to put together a meal plan for themselves. But how effective is it at tailoring dietary advice to your unique needs? Which is a question I ask every day, being that I'm a nutrition coach who works with people on personalized plans that fit their unique needs. So is it going to take over my job? Let's see. Let's explore how AI is transforming the way that we approach this. Artificial intelligence has the potential to revolutionize personalized nutrition by analyzing massive amounts of data to create customized plans. That is something that humans can't do easily. Think of it as having a dietitian, fitness coach, and doctor all rolled into one from a data perspective. AI systems can process genetic markers, blood work, microbiome data, lifestyle information to recommend foods, portion sizes, even meal timing that align with your health goals. For example, some AI-driven apps can suggest optimal macro ratios based on your activity levels and body composition goals. Others go further by analyzing your microbiome to recommend probiotics or dietary fibers that might improve your gut health. These systems are designed to eliminate guesswork and provide science-backed recommendations based on your unique biology. But there are limitations. One of the biggest challenges is the quality of the data being fed into these systems. Garbage in, garbage out, as they say. If the AI is working with incomplete or inaccurate information, its recommendations might not be as effective or even safe. Another, perhaps more important limitation is that AI lacks the nuance of human interaction. While it's really good at analyzing data and identifying patterns, it cannot account for emotional, behavioral, and cultural factors that influence how people eat and move and train and live. And this is where a human dietitian or nutritionist or coach can provide invaluable support by addressing mindset, motivation, long-term adherence. And in fact, this is the bread and butter of what I do. It's not about the data and the inputs and outputs. It's how we put that to work as human beings. So what does this mean for you? Here's how you can take advantage of AI-driven tools while being mindful of their limitations. And we're talking about ChatGPT or Claude or Gemini, any of those apps out there. I would use these as a starting point, right? Just as a helpful power assist. They can provide some extra ideas. For example, I asked one of my clients the other day to plug some training recommendations into AI based on some specific guidelines I was giving her to see if it gave her additional ideas on some specific movements to try. And I'm like, look, go for it. Like, I want to empower you to do that. Number 2, look for platforms that incorporate high quality data and allow you to update your own information regularly. You know, changes in your body weight, your activity, your health conditions, all those things. And in this case, I would even consider just using your own data and putting it in there if that's possible. And then the last thing is I would pair whatever you learn from AI with guidance from somebody who is qualified to interpret this data, like, hey, a nutrition coach, and make sure you're getting the best of both worlds. So let's consider an example. Suppose that an AI app recommends a high protein, low carb diet based on your body composition and activity level. Great. But what if you like carb rich meals like rice or bread? Okay. And that's the problem some of us face, is that you might get into a restrictive mindset just like you would with a specific diet that a human would provide. And so a coach can help you modify that to respect your lifestyle, your preferences, and still hit your goals. And my final thought here is that AI is not a substitute for critical thinking. As the technology improves, it's probably going to get more integrated in our daily lives, which help us reduce some of the effort with the tedium. But at the end of the day, it's your habits, your consistency, your understanding of nutrition science that drive lasting results. And that's probably why you're listening to this podcast. So AI can be a game changer, but I think it works best when combined with human expertise and then your commitment to sustainability and behavioral change. Don't let technology replace your instincts or your focus on that bigger picture. All right, if this episode gave you a glimpse into the future of nutrition, check out my main podcast, Wits and Weights. I dive deeper into evidence-based strategies. Follow the show where you listen to podcasts and share this episode with someone curious about the intersection of tech and wellness. That's it for this week on Nutrition Science Daily. Hit follow to get a fresh new episode on Monday. And in fact, if you have an extra moment, please submit a 5-star review in Apple or a 5-star rating in Spotify. We are a brand new podcast, and that is one way to grow and create social proof so that people want to listen if you feel it is deserved. I would be very grateful. Until next week, have a great weekend.